Hey, gang, we're back. It's been a little while. We just wanted to get started today. Today is going to be really fast. I just wanted to show you some new toys. Still working on some technical things that took us out in the first place. I don't know if you can see him. I'll get out of the way. There is our new super producer, Zach, working hard in the background. He is actually gaming. That's his job. That is my 17-year-old son that's actually helping us put the show together, and he is actually aspiring to be a professional gamer, and that's really what he's already doing. He's following his own social media. We'll be plugging him in the near future. Okay, before you go the wrong direction with that, that means that we're going to be giving him free advertisements, not anything inappropriate for a young man like him. He's definitely a cool kid. Anyway, we've had some technical issues. This computer that we're using right now is about to be replaced. It's an iMac 27. It's about 4 or 5 years old, which is ancient in Mac and computer technology. We're in the process of ordering the new Mac Studio, which is going to replace this, and it is going to be the new thing. We're going to be able to do everything from this, from the studio. And that's going to clean up our literal desktop, the actual piece of furniture, and allow us to get rid of a bunch of different things, possibly with the exception of when we are not live but are recording like our educational and inspirational series of videos. But the studio is going to be it's going to be underneath. There's going to be just one monitor that's probably going to be on the wall. We'll clean up. There's this mic and three others just like it that are on booms right now around the desk, but we'll be able to focus them and either store them until they're needed or do whatever. But this one was kind of slowing. We sent it back to the Apple Store down in Tampa, got it fixed up, and it is working at least a little bit better. We're going to move it into the kitchen. That's going to be a workstation for us or guests or whoever when we're not actually physically in the studio. And then, like I said, the like $8,000 or $9,000 Mac is going to be sitting here in the Doggy Trader Studios. Some other new stuff you see at the top right up there, that banner, no longer says the Yerger Group. We're still owned by the Yerger Group. That's our parent company. But we now have social media. You see there on the bottom, to include TikTok. And now, even as of today, I just paid a bunch of money to get all this done. And as of today, we can now actually finally add LinkedIn. Welcome to all of those who are watching from LinkedIn. For the longest time, you had to be like one of their super users or whatever they call it to be able to broadcast on LinkedIn. We were not that. We are not still. However, they finally opened it up, I think, to become competitive with the rest of the world. And yeah, it's definitely a good move on their part. That's certainly going to help us grow our community. So we will update the brand new overlay that you see right there, literally not a day old, and we'll get LinkedIn added to that as well. So that's that. Social media, TikTok is our other new one. Anywhere you want to be, Doggy Traders. Now, I've also kind of noticed a typo. We may have to try to play with that and see where we want to go with it. On that username call sign at the top banner, the S in traders is actually a dollar sign. It's kind of what we talk about here, so it's appropriate. But it's an S, just a standard good old fashioned S on the brands, the call signs for anywhere, our username, anywhere you want to be. So more on that later. But yeah, we've had a lot of time. We're still only using this camera. Is I don't even have the lights on. Oh, wow, that's a little better. A little better. We got the whole studio lighting. We just wanted to be real quick today, and here I am rambling on for more than 5 minutes. We do have a comment though. Let's see if we want to put that up. There he is, Ski Brother, Mark Foley, checking in from Facebook. Hey man, we'll see. I will definitely see this coming Saturday. And no, I have not called about the skis getting them repaired yet. And I'm actually going to have them look at the GTR or the uh, what do I have? The yellow one. I'm gonna have them look at that too because that was kind of slow. It might just mean pulling some stuff out of the intake grate, but want to make sure that we didn't do any further damage when we. For those of you who don't know, couple going on week and a half now. This Friday will be 2 weeks ago. I crashed at about 20 miles an hour. I went flying off my jet ski, and yeah, that was fun. So it's got a nice 5-inch gash in it now, and we almost lost that at the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico. But Mark actually helped us get that home, and uh, actually helped us get that home, and yeah, that was an adventure. So really top only. Let's do that. There we go. So I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to get into the day trading as well. Yeah, so that's what we're here for. We do day trading on the forex market and also the crypto markets. And yeah, send us a message. You can comment here. I don't have a. I don't have. I don't know why I'm getting a phone call from somebody I don't know. Let's put this in real quick. So I have create a new banner. Here we go. See if that's gonna. There we go. There we go. Moves up a little bit. So moves the comment up, and we can scroll it across the bottom. That's me. If you want to become on our day trading team, where you learn, Zach and I, spent a good hour earlier this afternoon with a guy who's literally one of the best in the world. He's 25 years old, self-made millionaire, been doing this for 4 years, and now he's also teaching it. And we had a good 45-minute session with him. Actually, we had two today. He did a live session like this through the website, company called International Markets Live. If you want to sign up with them, do that through me because I'll make sure that you're on Nick's team, the guy that coaches us, and you'll do a hell of a lot better than if you try to do that yourself. 6 a.m. we get up for Mindset Mondays, where it just basically talks to you like kind of like being a life coach, and it was pretty awesome. He's a really bright guy. His girlfriend is even brighter, um, and is amazing with things like oil, gold, the commodities and futures and indices. Nick focuses on the forex side, and then we have some other guys that we follow that help us with crypto. But Nick is also actually our personal coach. We're part of his team. You would be part of Team Nick and the sub team of Team Yergs, Team Doggy Traders. And yeah, definitely good way to help your own establishment of financial freedom, independence, and so on. But yeah, that's it. That's what we really wanted to talk about today. Some changes, some tech stuff. The one thing I didn't mention yet, I'm about to. I saw Mark's comment. Wanted to jump to that. Thanks for joining us, Mark. I'll definitely see you this coming Saturday. Um, Camera right now. That's the only camera we got. It's the built-in one to the iMac 27 that we're using. Um, it is not the camera we want to use. Obviously, you see I'm way far away. Sweetwater, by the way, is a great tech company where we get all our sound equipment. But we'll get the Sonys hooked back up. When we took this computer to Apple, they had to wipe it, get rid of a bunch of things to include the remote app that controls the cameras from the desktop. We put that back on. It's not working. They sent us a couple other options. We're trying them. Some work, some don't. But the thing of it is, we have a laptop that we use as well, and they both. It's got to be interchangeable because this is all on one cloud network. That is also a great tool to have. So we're trying to figure out what app we're going to use moving forward to control our two Sony cameras that are identical make and model. That's another thing that's an issue with Apple, is that they don't recognize two identical makes and models. So we need to figure that out, or we need to buy another camera. Yeah, more money. There we go. So Mark is saying that maybe you can come Saturday to the house and get. Y- yeah, this coming Saturday, you got a birthday party, dude. Don't forget about that. You're going to get your butt in trouble. But yeah, love you too, man. Stay safe, and we'll talk during the week as well. Um, or Mondays. That's obvious. You know, it's a day off for you. There's no such thing as a day off for me, and there's no such thing when you're trading markets. So, yeah, that's your new trading work day. Um, Audio and video is great for sure. Um, I love Shure mics. These are Shure earbuds. And for those of you that do any of your own shows from your own home studio, do not use your speakers because it does create reverb. You don't hear it, but your guests and especially your listeners and viewers hear it, and that's not a good thing. So, you know, even if well, I mean, if you're gonna have a guest on, you got to have them because you got to hear them too. But what's cool about Shure mics is that I am actually plugged in to the mic, and you know, there's settings you got to adjust to make sure it's but the sound is coming back out through the mic, not through anywhere else, and it's really convenient because now I don't have to have 20 feet of cable, you know, to still be plugged in. So that's the tech. Bitcoin crashed a little bit again, back down to uh, roughly 21,000, I think, over the weekend or even early this morning. Hopefully you guys got in at 18,000 when it was there a couple of weeks ago because you know you're making some extra cash. Um, we're going to be doing a series of educational videos where we talk about monitoring the price, monitoring what we call price action, and not necessarily trading, but actually owning, you know, holding or what we call going long on Bitcoin and other cryptos, but switching it over to a stable coin when it hits that peak. Um, right now, all of my tax people are saying that when you switch it to a stable coin and not actually cash it out into US dollars, um, I'm getting text messages from a owner of a neighboring property. When you switch it to US dollars, it becomes a tax liability. When you switch it to something such as like Tether USD coin or any of the other what we call stable coins, it is still technically an investment, even though the value of that investment never really changes far from the monetary unit that it's paired with. For example, if Tether's with the US dollar, it's going to be 99 cents to one US dollar or dollar one in Tether to US dollar. It's going to fluctuate that very little bit, but that's it. And that's basically so you can stay out of making the tax liability and keep it as an investment, but also keep the value when Bitcoin, for example, goes back down. You buy back in, you know, as Warren Buffett says, buy low, sell high. And that's what you do. And we're going to do a series of videos on that very concept. So stay tuned for further educational videos. Stay tuned for the inspirational videos. I got some of them over on the Yerger Group channel. You can check that out now and see what you're going to be seeing more of in the future. Plus, now Monday and Wednesday, we've added Wednesdays starting this week, and Friday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we'll do a show just like this. Much more organized than today's. It was a little bit of a last minute. Yes, we did want to get on the air today and just basically cover all these items, make an announcement. But what we do is you see that banner running across the bottom. We've got all kinds of prices that we do in the Forex pairs as well as the cryptos. We'll run that. We'll talk about that, talk about why they're going up and down, give you some other news that's happening throughout the day you know, again, you know, market related. And that's it. It's usually just a quick 15-minute show. Now, again, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. And it's because we do have this big of an audience, actually. It doesn't look like that on the counter right now, but it's actually there. 9 p.m. Central European time. That translates to 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 noon Pacific. And you can figure out the Central and Mountain in between there. But yeah, we do have Europeans that follow us. Coach Nick is one of them. And yeah, we're growing. Help us grow. Oh, perfect time for that. Look at me. There we go. There we go. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. There's Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. That's where you'll see us. You actually see us on all of them. Well, actually, no, you'll see us on the Facebook and now LinkedIn um, and YouTube. So, well, actually, there is LinkedIn. I said that we got to add that. No, we're actually only adding the video, but we're already on LinkedIn for social media. Again, Doggy Traders instead of the Yerger Group. You can still get us. You can still get the Yerger Group on all those platforms. That's going to go back to focusing on things like the hotel industry that we were into, and basically any other entrepreneurial venture that we're talking about. Mark, who we had on there with his comments a second ago, we're talking about putting together a jet ski dealer right here in Hudson, Florida, and probably start the business model with just doing repairs as a mechanic. That's something he's awesome with. I've got another guy that used to live right across the street from me who's also very good with stuff like that. And then there's a third guy, Andy from Florida Ski Riders, who retired, got nothing else going on, so why not? And he definitely knows what he's talking about. So, yeah, Yerger Group, parent company for anything else and everything else. Doggy Traders specifically here for the forex and for crypto. And when we let's see, let's get back to that. There we go. When you're doing it, I got to cut that off because now it's not. Oh, where's that? There we go. Boom. Don't forget to like, share, definitely share. Help us build the community. Subscribe, turn the notifications on. That's the small one there. And comment like Mark did. And we'll talk to you over the show. We'll also talk to you on the next one. That's it for today. I'm Yergs. Back there is Zach. And we will see you on Wednesday. See you soon, everybody. Thanks again. Music. There we go.